Howdy, y'all. It is Tuesday, July 16th. I've looked at the market just for a minute this morning. It is 10:30. I looked at it yesterday. I spent an hour and a half with it, never took a trade. I recorded it. I deleted it because it was most of the time of me just sitting there like, no, not yet. What? No, not yet. There was a lot of that yesterday until I just walked away. It's seeming as though there might be a lot of that today. Now, things that we have to keep in mind. The market is forever changing, which means that we forever have to be evolving with it. If we just come into this and expect it to fit by our rules every single time, we're going to lose. So what we have to do is we have to evolve with the market. We have to move with it. We have to find these areas that are changing, and sometimes they're one area, sometimes they're another, but understanding what we're looking for and why we're looking for it is what really keeps us in the game. It's healthy to learn to evolve. Without that, we get stuck in this same rut and we don't know how to change. Change is inevitable. But let's go ahead and take a look at what we've seen so far. Wow. So let's just look at yesterday. Okay. There's yesterday. I was thinking about longs in here. I actually thought about a long. Where was it? Back in here. Definitely back in here. Thought about it back in here. Thought about it back in here. And I'm like, this just is not working. Oh. So yeah, I haven't taken any trades since. Oh, markers on. I guess since Thursday. Yeah. Nothing Friday, nothing Monday, and here we are with our lovely Tuesday. Well, it looks like it's trying to go down. So let's start off with that daily chart, okay? Starting with the daily chart always kind of gives us a center and a balance. We want to start our way at the top and work our way down, right? Looking at this strength continuing down, very weak pullback so far. Part of me thinks that I've just been overly patient, like I was back here. Yes. Come in. Yeah. I wanted to tell y'all at this moment, my ex-husband stepped in the room. And while we may not be married, and he is remarried, we see eye to eye because we want our children to be happy. It took a little bit of time, it took some work, and it took some effort. And I can definitely tell you I wasn't giving this trade full attention during this. He was reading an email to me that he had written, and that was actually very well put together, and we got into a discussion during this. So while I am mildly monitoring this trade, which I do still believe is going down, and I don't take it the whole way, but I left him part of the conversation because I just want you to hear how our dynamics work, you know, even though we decided to put our egos aside and just get along for our kids, and he's a good friend to have. We weren't great as a married couple, but we're awesome as friends. Like the beginning of that, it was all really about if you want to become good in an area, you have to think about these type of things, and they need this certain kind of coaching, and they need a certain kind of consistency that, you know, was being held.
Consistency is going to only come with integrity, and the integrity
absolutely.
Is, what was the definition of integrity? Doing something when nobody's looking.
Yeah, doing the right thing even when no one is looking.
And that's where you have to sit there and have them believe in themselves, because if they don't believe in themselves, they're going to try to do it their way.
Yeah.
If they believe in themselves, they'll do it the way that they were taught.
Absolutely.
So,
that's really what I teach to people when I'm talking to them about trading. I'm like, listen, you can understand all of this stuff until you're blue in the face, but if you don't come in with a little bit of confidence, yes, there's going to be fear, because fear is side by side with courage. I'm like, but you've got to you've got to be able to take that step and believe in yourself, or you're never going to be able to make it happen.
Yeah, if you take that step out there and you feel the fear, but you step out there anyway, and you don't succeed, at least you know what you did wrong and you can work on it.
And you can learn from it.
If you step out there and it works out, then it builds your confidence. That
Absolutely.
shit just happened. So, and that's the thing about this like position is you can take that into any. It's just the idea of getting the people to believe in themselves. Right. And that's what I'm there to do. So,
well, hey, I'm going to keep you in my good thoughts.
Dude, I'm going to try. You too. Man, look, you put a lot of time into this.
Yeah.
So.
All right, I gotta pay attention to this.
You do your thing.
All right, bye. I'm just watching this pulling back right in here. Still showing a lot of strength down here, so I'm not too concerned with it. It can definitely pull all the way back up to here, which is what I don't want to see. So I'm just moving this in a little bit behind this area. There was a huge conversation between me and my ex-husband earlier, and it was very... I love to see that we're on the same mindset. You know, we don't have to be married to still be on the same team. So I think that's a beautiful thing, y'all. I paused it at first, and I probably will take out a lot of his conversation because it's very personal about his new business. But I will leave some of that really motivational mindset that he brought into it. It's beautiful. With a lot of strength. I'm going to go ahead and close it out now. And that was right about the 3-point mark. I think I got a little over excited. Definitely down here in that support area was a good place to take it out when it gave the little bit of reversal bar. Starting to show reversal here. I'm starting to see reasons for possibility for this to continue down, but a pullback would not be... I'm going to turn these off so I can have a little bit better, clear vision on it. Turn these off too. Yeah, I think I got just a little greedy as it pulled right into this spot. It may hang out here for a minute. This really looks like it's attempting to go down a little bit further, but I think we're just going to call it at that. I definitely exited early. It's that weird, okay, it's starting to pop back. It definitely gave me some indications that it was going to continue. But during that trade, I was actually in a full-blown conversation with the father of my children. So I just kind of let it go and kind of monitored it a little bit while we were talking, and yeah, I'll definitely have some of that conversation in the vault. I think it's some really good stuff, but I can't complain when I exit with some profit. It's just what happened, and that's gonna be that. 11:20. My video has been running for an hour, but I've been in the other room for about the last 20 minutes or so, 15 minutes. Well, I'm ready to call that a day. I've been on phone calls. I got to go by the school. I got to go run into Houston. I got to get my swimming today. I've already gotten 50 squats and a 20-second plank in. What? So I'm working on some intermittent fasting. I don't eat until 1 o'clock. That's an hour and 15 minutes. And I feel like Hulk smash. I'm going to wrap this up. This is an hour and 22 minutes long, but probably about 45 minutes of it I'm really not even sitting in front of my screen. So I hope that everybody has a fabulous Tuesday. News comes out in 15 minutes, a little more in a bit. So I hope everybody's cautious and aware. Otherwise, there's no news the rest of this week. And as it's building up to school starting, I'm going to be a little bit busy. But once school gets back in session, Mama's going to have some free time. So hope everybody has a great day. And as always, I look forward to catching you on the profitable side.